Hello friends, hope you all are fine, doing good, and the new year brings in new zeal for all of us. Today I'm going to talk about the issue which I've been seeing from the last 22 years of my teaching experience as social and English teacher. We have seen various things, the things are changing, but a lot of things are impacting the youth of today. As a history teacher, I would first take examples of people, those who have been born and brought up in India, specific areas of India, not developed ones. I'm not talking about the metropolitan cities. For example, I take the example of Bhagat Singh. If you look at his life, I know you have seen the movie. I know you know a lot about him in history, but those were only one-liners. The date when he died, when he was hanged, the three people, those who were there with him. But here, if we look at the life of Bhagat Singh, imagine he is a freedom fighter. He is studying in which school, no one knows. Where he is born and brought up is also known. But what was his education? What was his qualification? There are books written on that. You can go for research. I'm not going to talk about history. But we are going to learn something very important from his life. And that is that imagine he's been caught for fighting for India. He is a freedom fighter without any background, without any, because he has faced the circumstances, he feels like fighting for his country. Now, when he is fighting for the country and when he's caught and when it has been declared that in the next 2 days he's going to be hanged, he is going to be hanged on the 23rd. But because the jailers and the Britishers fear that the communists will go and attack in the Lahore jail and they will take over everyone, they decide to hang him one day in advance. See the mental state of his mind. Youth, young, energetic, ready to give his life for his country. And he said that instead of tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you will be hanged tomorrow in the evening. He's been told, and tomorrow morning is your hanging. Not a budge, not a shout, not a regret, but he's a smile. He's having a smile on his face. 4 a.m. in the morning, he's ready, having a bath, and everything is done. He knows he's going to be hanged. And the jailer has come to ask him that what is your last wish? What should be his last wish? Maybe he asked to meet his mother, maybe he asked to meet any of his friends, or maybe he wants to talk or do something. See the things which come in your mind if this situation is there, God forbid, for any one of us. But at that moment, he's telling the jailer that I'm reading a book and it is an unfinished book. It's Marxism by Lenin. And there are approximately some 15 pages left. He would like to finish that book. Imagine this being the last wish of the person. Imagine the dedication he is having to read books. Imagine the dedication he wants to have knowledge. At that time when there was no internet, people are dependent upon the books which are very less printed. He is studying Marxism. He is studying about Lenin. And now, if I connect the situation now, when I'm teaching, even my children, those who are there, students all over the country, and this is not only about me, every teacher can relate to it. Before the exams, even if the half semesters are there, even if the unit test is there, you taught everything. You know that your children know everything. Every teacher will relate to it. Everyone. They will come out. Sir, ma'am, can you please give the importance? Is there something important? What should we study? So even after 4 chapters, you want to concentrate only upon some few fill in the blanks and give reasons just because you want to pass. Where is the knowledge? Where is the dedication to get knowledge? What are we all doing? You see, every single child who gets a phone across the country, I'm talking about India, I'm concerned about my India. Because even if I'm able to change the situation of one student, even if I'm able to change the thinking of one youth, I have done my job pretty well. I'm not concerned about any other country. Why not? I have got children, I've got students, I've got people, I've got intellectuals in India. Every youth, every person over here has got an extra caliber. The dedication to get knowledge should be within. Okay, so we are not concerned about anyone. Let us talk about Indian people. Let us talk about every household which people are facing nowadays. Parents are coming up and telling that, ma'am, they are listening to you, so please tell us. Please tell them, please guide them. They are with the phone. We have given the phone because of COVID. We did not even have a proper phone, but we are purchasing a phone and bringing for our children. Why? Because they have to attend the lectures. It is understanding that it is a fate. We have to change according to the times. But what are the children doing? What are the students doing? They are playing PUBG. What is PUBG? It's a game which was banned, public unknown background banned. Okay, Krafton company, it relaunched in India. First, they were having, in the first when they used to shoot, blood used to ooze out. Now, to cover it, they are having leaves losing out. 16 plus games, okay. And now it has been, the name has been changed back, Battleground Mobile India. They feel that we don't know anything. The generation of the parents and teachers don't know what we get out of it. The dopamine effect, the way of giving joy to yourself. When you shoot chicken dinner, they post it on DPs. Imagine if that DP had real heroes like Bhagat Singh. A person before dying is saying that I want to finish an unfinished book. Let me finish that. If we have real life heroes, what are the heroes that you're looking out for? What are the things that we are doing? What is the thing that the youth is doing? You are not only to be blamed. The whole advertisement industry, the whole industry which is showing you things that if you don't wear these type of shoes, you are not going to look posh. If you don't, apply Fair and Lovely, if you're not fair, you are dark skinned, so you are behind. If you don't eat Bonvita, you're not going to grow up. So everything is going to be, it's a multi-dimensional view. We cannot blame, but you are the youth of India. You have to awaken yourself. You have to save the country. We as parents, we as people, we as teachers, every one of us, we are obliged. If we see something wrong going on, we should accept it, because it is human tendency. Human tendency. It is very easy. Blame game. Pinpoint कर दो. उसकी वजह से मैं आज यहाँ पे हूँ. Because my parents did not work hard. Because my parents did not. I'm not getting this. I'm not getting that. वो गलत है ना. इसलिए मैंने मेरे स्कूल में तो टीचर ही नहीं है भाई. वो टीचर पढ़ाती ही नहीं है. You listen to what they say. Explanation. Blame others. You are okay. It is very easy to find fault in others. It is very easy to find and say bad things about others. What about self? What have you done? What are you doing? This same phone, this same internet can be used for positive things. There are books available. I always tell my children there are so many apps available where you can go for audios. You can listen to books, and books are your best friends. It is not an old saying, but that can be for your lifelong. You can listen to audiobooks. We need quality. You should be having knowledge, because knowledge is the only light which is going to remove the darkness. A situation like COVID, how many of our youth have decided that we are going to be research analysts? We are going to be doing research on virus. We are going to do something extra. Why we don't have that many doctors? Why we don't have so many health workers who are working? The youth should come up. They should learn the techniques of doing things and going ahead in life. They should learn how to help the society. This should be built. Every house, every child should have the vision of changing their life, changing the society. We should be having plans to focus for the progress. Starting of the year, children. If you know that you've got something bad addiction, if you know that you've been addicted to the phone, such a lot of time is wasted on the internet, because they don't charge you. They're taking your time, which is precious. We all have excellent generation coming up, and that generation should be focused. Gather information, gather knowledge, and try to be the best and bring pride to India. Good luck, take care, and Jai Hind.